No score, we're just underway. Each team with a turnover here early. Butler, Mirotic loads up, short. Mirotic's own rebound, back up long. Gasol plucked it out of the air. Snell lines one up and drains it.
Nice extra pass by D. Rose as he made that extra pass. And we go with this small lineup again.
Derek from outside, banks one in. D. Rose away by the Bulls, and they get going with pace again, and Rose hooks one off the glass.
Again, you want to...
Mahinmi, that's poked away by Jimmy Butler. Paul George runs it down in the backcourt. And then George loose. Corner jump is good. He has been shooting it spectacularly. These guys are key for them, and they've been playing well. Indiana, 6-4 coming in. Rose from outside, knocks that down, and
Derek's off to a great start.
Yeah, he's got a layup.
A lot of teams, especially in a playoff series.
We talked about it the other night. As Miles fires from outside and splashes that in.
And you've got to know that you can't.
Taj at distance. McDermott back to Taj. Fake and a drive. And then left for Jimmy. Butler slices in, and the layup's good.
Nice move. Nice move. That lane opened up.
Hill against Noah. Knocked away by Butler. Picked back up. Robinson to Hill. Pump fake. Back outside. Paul George buries the three. Broken play. But they got something out of it.
George
was 13 by the Bulls early. Outside McDermott, bang, why not?
Give it to me, Doug.
Bull shooting lights out. Kirk Hinrich. McDermott, driving, scooping, scoring. Nicely done.
With the left hand, too. I mean, he went to the rack. I'm still a big favorite of the black ones.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
original black ones.
I agree.
Those are all old school.
Nice Kirk, oh, what a move.
Oh, let me get some butter with that roll, Captain
Indiana's one out. Doug had to run it down. Two to shoot. Lob, that's out.
Oh, go get it. Woo, Taji, woo.
I mean, there was 2.9.
Wow.
When Taj rebound, Taj.
Look at the points in the paint. Plus 14 by the Bulls.
Well, their defense has been, as Taj buries a 17-footer, their defense inside has been tissue. So
really, Paul George is the only one that's got it going. Robinson off the bench has got 4.
There's Noah from Taj.
And one.
Foul. That's just a pretty play. You don't see Taj firing like really tight interior passes a lot. Taj the rebound. Taj threads one to Derek. Rose stops and fires and banks another one. That was intentional.
Again, but the elevation on it.
Derek quickly. Dribble handoff. Derek fires and scores from outside. He's got it going tonight.
And then
Taj tried for the putback. And there's George.
I tell you what, he's back.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he was
He's a good
smooth.
player.
He was smooth before the injury.
Watch him right there battling with Jimmy. Shot, he made it anyway. That's a 3. They're going to look at it, but along with Derek. 51-43, an 8-point Bulls lead. Paul George against Tony Snell. Lob. Lamonte Ellis
Derek got caught sleeping. He was working.
He thought he was
the Bulls has got to take advantage of opportunity. We're running out.
Butler, wide open baseline. Kaboom.
Yeah, you've got to punish a team for taking bad shots in his thumb.
Here's Derek, the pull-up. Backed it in.
When he gets below that free throw line, Leo, I mean, that's when he starts to look like his own.
You can see that coming. Ellis.
He baited Powell into making that play.
George got right on in there. Rose off the glass.
That backboard's been really kind to D. Rose.
Wide open look. Derek to Nico. Got him into a three.
Three Cola.
And that's Derek who dribbled and created. And then these same Pacers down in Indianapolis. Ellis a drive. Oh, what a move.
Well, they've got to get him going.
They've done a good job of keeping Indiana off the line. Outside Miles. Got it. And a foul. Nico closed late. That ball was already gone when he...
Well, he continues to lose his man. I mean, you got to know.
Ellis jumping poured it in. He was... Ellis drive and kick. George out of the corner, rattles down a three, and they are back to within 6 on that home run ball by Paul George. Time the score was not correct. It was 0-0. Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy
Buggy
G.
buckets. The G stand out, and Indiana's full throttle. Monte Ellis. Oh, he came.
He just came with almost like doing a good job contributing.
Paul George right on in, slipped a little bit, but still scored. That rebound off his miss. Didn't come up with it. George drive, baseline block by Taj.
Good job.
There's a lob backdoor.
Nice. And that was set up by the back pick by Derrick Rose.
Derrick through some traffic, spins it off the glass.
D. Rose having a nice game.
Hey Ellis, this is Jordan Hill. The Paul George fires the shot, scores. Tough shot. Taj closed nicely on him. And Derrick, corner Etuan. Back out Rose, open for three.
Oh, hot sauce. D. Rose.
Rose knocks down the three of his return. 11 minutes in this one. Paul George. Oh, what a move by George.
Well, and that's lack of communication on the weak
swipe at it as he went by. George down the lane. Shot up and good.
And he recognized
a shot maker there.
Well, he recognized Jim.
Although you can see him buckle as he drive and good by Monte Ellis. And he ties the game at 90. He's in a position to get back to the line again. Here comes Jimmy down the lane, stops, fires, scores.
Yep, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays down the stretch.
Side and skipped out. Miles of fate. Nothing doing. Ellis, 10 to shoot. Ellis along the baseline. Shot up and good.
That's a tough shot.
On a double clutch. And Indiana looks. They get it in. Paul George into the lane, falling by block by Butler.
Good block by Jimmy Butler. Big-time players make big-time plays, and Jimmy Butler just made a huge defensive play on an all-star Paul George.
And the game is over on that block by Jimmy. Spectacular way for this game to end, and fittingly, it's Jimmy Butler with his defense.
Well, they go to their best player, Paul George. We go to our best defensive player, Jimmy Butler. He says, talk to the hand, Paul George. You went up high, but you didn't go up high enough. As Jimmy goes upstairs, look at that hand. Gets the block, game over. And again, Paul George, again.